What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your Brewmaster-in-Chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with a real doozy. Finally, I think, I mean, the win rates are going to speak for themselves, as they often do on my videos at the end, so stay tuned for stats if that's what you're into, or you can also just skip to the stats using the timestamps down there below. I think so far preliminary testing numbers are in, etc., that this may just be the answer or the deck that I've been looking for, and I've gone through at least 4 versions of something like this, focusing around a specific card which will become abundantly obvious shortly, and this is the version that has finally started to do the thing with any sort of consistency. So I think it's finally there. I will discuss, what previous versions look like and what I've changed to get to this point alongside the stats later on in the video. So stay tuned. But that's it as far as news and announcements. And now, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew, simply called Control at high noon. Been doing some brewing. I don't know if you guys noticed all the other decks there in the on the deck menu, but here we are. So it's a Boros control deck. Absolutely loving playing this. I promise you, this is my kind of control. We're just going with Urabrask's Forge. Really, occasional little soldier token that gets buffed up, swinging in. We got some double striking little samurais here, which we can, give additional counters. We can also give it flying because of the -2 from Elspeth. The real reason behind Elspeth is because of the -6. We will be able to bring back all of our non-land permanents with mana value 3 or less. So it just serves as multi-purpose, where in the time in the match when we're just trying to survive, you make the little life linkers, get the little life linkers, you'll be surprised the difference it can make to just have a little life linking chump blocker, and then, being able to occasionally pump them up. But the reason for the -6 is there's a point in the game at which high noon becomes your win con. You can sack it for 5 mana and it deals 5 damage to any target. So, after a little bit of these soldiers getting in for damage and Urabrask's Forge continuously pinging away, as well as perhaps some Lightning Helixes to the face, the opponent gets to a situation where one high noon activation is going to kill them. But if you're playing against mega life gain or whatever, you may want to bring all of your high noons back in one fell swoop with the -6. Important to note, you also get back, if the opponent's getting rid of your Forges and your Tocasia's Welcomes, your 3-drop slot where your kind of card draw engine and slow roll win con sit, you can get all of that stuff back in one go with a -6 from Elspeth, and that's really nice. Of course, freaking Farewell still continues to be a problem, but then that's when, maybe the fact that we have Planeswalkers that make creature tokens can win us the game that way. We also got Mirrex here, so we can do the Mirrex Tocasia's trick, which I love, drawing a card during the opponent's turn off of a Mirrex activation, having the might enter the battlefield with Tocasia's Welcome on the board. I'm now running this more and more because there's a lot of artifacts knocking about, and the 4 damage for 3 mana is also just fine. It's also instant speed, so good with the high noon. I mean, honestly, the real key takeaway here is Forge and high noon together. The rest is just supporting cast. But, it doesn't help to have a Sunfall. If you can't beat them, join them. This is at least all completely rotation proof. I'm sure the deck might be a little better if we just put in some Wandering Emperors as well, but I'm trying my best to keep that sort of card I complain about all the time as far away from my decks over the next couple of videos. Just I've still got a bit left in the tank when it comes to rotation proof brews coming your way, so stay tuned. But now it is time to jump into some games. Late Mythic season. We're almost at the end of the month. As I'm recording this, it is the final day of the month. So, you know, happy to have been able to claw my way back into the 90s, even though I was for a long time this season in the numbers. I then just started testing out all sorts of jank on the ladder for fun. And I'm just happy not to be in the 80s, because there was a few days there last week where I was. And now this brew has allowed me to get back into the middling 90s, early 90s. Who knows? Maybe we can climb a number or two on camera. Oh no! Okay, I know what's going on. This is not a problem. I just have to go like this and like this. Oh, goodness. I'm starting a little bit to feel the age of this client. 2018. Be nice for a little bit of an update. Something a bit more significant than... although, I don't know if you guys noticed that new animation when you tap your mana and you cast a spell and the mana goes... I'll show you when it comes up. It's pretty... I think it's pretty nice. Aha! I like Forge, but that's a bit of a... Okay, I mean, whatevs. Let's go. Alrighty then. Talia would be a real pain in my butt. Woof! No Talia. I'm sure there's one in this deck. I'm ready to bet big bucks. Would love to just draw my Alright, I think it might be beneficial for us to try and find an answer out of this problematic situation. Instead of just playing out a Forge. That's the Talia, alright. Course. Why would we need to draw anything of any interest whatsoever? If it's not Brutal Cathar. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Two, 4, 5, 6, and I gain 1. We go exactly to 1. Oh, and then, okay, bear with me. Okay.
I think this will be a quick one.
Think
before the
just
Emperor of Kamigawa.
You. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That's not very nice, is it? Okay. Okay. We just keep plussing, and then here we do a little one of these. I'm holding back the final thing, which is going to be the Tocasias. Oh, I think we got him, man. Even though he's on 36 life, like. The crowd goes wild. Oh, so epic. Work stuff always decides to rear its ugly head just as I hit record. It's like kind of clockwork. Kane of Nod. I am Kane. Kane of Nod. Okay. Land, please. Since before actually casting, I'm just worried about you know who, Obnixilis. That's a forge, which is why I run the spree card, but it's bad. No mana. We need to get to 3 so we can sweep these artifacts that are undoubtedly coming. I'm assuming there's going to be like a Anvil, sort of a sitch. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, yes. That's actually quite nice of you. Thank you. I've seen this. I haven't played with it yet. Of course, we don't get any mana whatsoever. So let's hold up the High Noon. But 3 Brotherhood's ends. Does not give me the treasure. Well, I wouldn't have either, honestly. Look how far behind we are on lands. I got 26 in the deck. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Doesn't really matter here. I think probably this. Just to lose less life in general. That's a good way to go about it. Please, just give me that damn land. Any land that is untapped would be just the best thing ever. So, all artifacts, 3 or less. Thank you so much. Off you go, my friend. Bye-bye. I have another 2 where that came from. Hey, you could have gained a little extra life there by sacking something at instant speed, which you could have done. Now we do the other way. The Zang. I guess he could activate a Mirrex token. Or pay for the thing. Now we're gonna go for the Archangel, would be my preference. Opponent's flooding, we brick in. Welcome to Arena. Okay, let's definitely go put you down.
We can save everyone. This is our fight to win.
It's a slow win, for sure. I do have one. Kane of Nod. What art thou doing? Sweet as. Sneaky one of Case of the Crimson Pulse there appearing. Didn't get to cast it, but it served its spot as a like top deck super late game where I'm drawing nothing. And they've removed my Tocasia's card draw engine. Suddenly, you just, you know, getting 2 fresh cards a turn. Woo! The only reason why, I mean, it's probably the one card in the deck where anyway it was like a one-off. We could definitely put in something else. At some point, I was even thinking of Chandra. Chandra. Okay, why not? We can, I mean, this is the thing. High Noon Forge. We just need more red ASAP. But I guess maybe we can use the Demolition Field to then find a red at some point. So we lead with the plains, then go field next, play the High Noon, and then on turn 3, Mirrex, which will then be red for a turn, and we can cast the Forge. And then we've got our little, you know, inevitability locked in. And hopefully draw some sweet-ass cards in the meanwhile. And if we don't, then hopefully just one more red so we can draw some cards with Case here. I'm going to keep it. The opponent would just decide to get his act together. I love this art, by the way. They both knew only one of them would walk away. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. What in the tarnation? Opponent having some technical difficulties. Sorry guys, I know this isn't the most riveting of contents, but I ain't gonna concede. Free win's a free win. I will take my wins where I can get them. Boop, boop. I truly wish for the opponent to appear again. So that we can actually have a match on our hands. It could just be that he's trying to desperately quickly to reconnect to the server. But usually when it goes this long, the poor guy. I've been on the other end of the same issue. More times than I care to recount. Bye. Sorry, guys. I guess that I can edit out of the way. I'll just like leave the little bit at the beginning, and then I guess I don't know. That humming was pretty banger. Maybe we just leave the whole bit in there. I was gonna do the best of 3 PT champ winner Yoihiko Ikawa. Freaking domain ramp. Virtually no new cards. Meh. Couple of sideboard pieces. Doesn't really do it for me. I'm here to do something fresh, and High Noon has been doing it for me the last couple of days while I've been playing and watching. Although best of 3 was really fun with those other 2 lists. Blue, green, ooh. Ain't Kellen. Badoink. Hopefully he just deploys Kellen and we can just badoink. No Kellens. Only Zendikars. Okay, this seems to just be more of a... I don't know. I wonder. Is there going to be a red land? Ah! Yeah. So in this case, I shall I use my case here. And probably get rid of the Sunfall. Yes. Amazing. So let's do this. Get going. And then high noon, and we're ready to deploy a Wanderer next turn. But I do get the feeling we may need to just get rid of this dude, like, right away. Here comes the Doppelgang. Now I cannot get rid of him. Ooh. I mean, I can just plus. No blue mana available. Available.
Clean up this mess.
Bye! Off you go.
I
That means, I mean, he can copy it. Go ahead. That's gonna be a trippy one. Doppelgang my Wanderer. I guess he's still just going for the same old win con. The usual freaking... Oh no, this is way more janky. One of Invasion of Archavios. Accessing a sideboard with potentially freaking anything. Second copy of Mr. Watcher. Okay, I have enough to also kill it on the other turn. Right? That still leaves me with 3.
I will put an end to this misery. Keep your eyes sharp.
And boink.
You will shine bright, hero.
I guess you can copy the invasion. Plural. Definitely can copy invasions. That is what's happening here. Aha. Interesting.
This ends today.
Another Doppelgang. Empire's shenanigans. Does this also do Planeswalkers? No. Oh, weirdo. How many of these do you have in the side? Uh-oh. Hisana coming with the jank. Is this gonna be enough?
I brought backup.
Shwink.
You're coming with me. Form up on me! Calculated.
I mean, yeah. Woo! Crazy. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing?
I bought us some time.
Here comes the Vampire's Vengeance activation. Fingers crossed. I guess he's seeing that this High Noon is really kind of a pain in his butt. So sure thing.
I am a shining blade in the dark.
I am shining.
We fight together!
Good for you. Fighting together is a good thing. Yeah. I love it. Of course. Why would I need anything other than
Have courage! I'll handle this one.
So this does 2. Now we've effectively dodged something. Better than a swift kick up the buttocks. And we're on 28 life, which is, I guess, he's trying to do some nonsense. Okay. Well, you're not casting anything else. 2 damage to any target. Sure. That's it. You ain't casting nothing else. I think we're just gonna try and... I need to get a double striker. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. Especially because all I'm doing is drawing lands. Alrighty then. This is ridiculous. How many lands can one person draw? Off we go with another doppelgang. This is a meteorite, so you can copy the meteorite a bunch of times. Is this the game plan? That's pretty bonkers. So we take a bunch of damage, I guess. How many is that? 3 times 3? It's... I don't think he's got us yet.
Try to best me, if you can.
Why would you not take out the other one? Or my Planeswalker? Interesting. I guess he's gonna +1. That's what he's doing. He's gonna plus. You have a little rabbit, aren't ya? Now I see what's happening. Huh? Whoops. That was a huge cock up. My bad. Alright, alright. Alright. So I think... Zap. Let's solve this damn thing here so we start drawing some cards. This is pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Fine. Another Archavios. What more could you possibly want out of your life than another Archavios? Aha! It can also be used to bring back from graveyards. So, wow. I forgot about that. Wow, this has got to be a new record breaker for the lamest win con I've ever seen in my life. Good on you, mate. Woo, baby! Top Deck City! Shabba-dang-a-dang! Top Deck City! Do-do-do-do-do! Shabba-da-bam-ba-dam! Okay, so... bad news, bears. Very bad news, bears. Extremely bad news, bears. Like, holy cannoli, what the hell are we gonna do about this kind of a thing going on? I guess, get rid of this if I can do anything about taking some slightly less damage. Base is the place to be, baby. I think this is our way out. I mean, we've got 32 life. We've just gotta hope that... What? Is this gonna be a doppelgang? X is on these things, and it's 2 damage for each one, and he'll send them all face? Maybe? Maybe not. That would be my guess here. He's also gonna copy the Forge. I guess I should have fired off the Brotherhood's end, naming meteorites, but I didn't because I'm a complete moron. Yeah, naming things with mana value 3 or less. Yes, that will deal with my... Oh, he just broke the game. What a noob sack. It's the problem with Doppelgang. It just does this. Let it be known that I have 32 gigs of RAM, a Ryzen 9. Like, my laptop is insanely good. Doesn't matter. It's got nothing to do with that. The code just goes when the that many counters into the battlefield.
I surrender now, and we all leave with our lives.
I guess this is going to be a much better Brotherhood's End now than it ever was. Is that enough to kill me, though? That is the only question we have here, really, to answer. Is 32 going to cut it? Is it more than 32? That's the real question. 9? I don't think so. 8? No, we're good. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I just left it too far. Okay, was that it? 24? Was there more? Phew! I love it, man. I love it. You are just the jank lord. You beautiful creation. How good is that? Oh, no, that's it. That's it. Epic. Thank goodness there's some people like this in the world. Mwah. You deserve all of my respect, mate. That was glorious. Cannot believe I didn't do the one thing that would have saved me. I thought we might have been able to sneak away out of that one. I was getting close. All of those, I think I should have just kept going face with everything and not try to get rid of my planeswalkers that he was copying. But like endless doppelgangs with the Arcavios. One starts to have some disgusting thoughts about the matter. It's high noon, Mr. Mono-Red. This does amazing against Slick Shot decks because they can only play the Slick Shot. Can't put a Monstrous Rage on it. That is very fantastic. If you know, you know, huh? If you don't know, then you don't know what to do. Okay, here we're gonna go. Ha! Just buffer our life total while we work our way towards a Sunfall into Eternal. This Archangel's just here to take some of the brunt. This 2 damage instead of going face. He may end up having to send the Phoenix to... Bye. Back up, Elspeth. Mr. Urabrask, how good of you to stop by.
Spread your wings.
I'm coming. Won't be long. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you. I think I have to love you and leave you. I've got the inevitable work stuff looming that I have to go and take care of. So I will just leave you with some beautiful statistics. When I lock onto a brew that starts to do this type of stuff, I do my best to get in front of the camera ASAP. As you can see, it went mid, and then it's just been a nice little uptick again. And we currently, I wonder if it's picked up the most recent match against Mono Red. Yes, so we just went 6-1. Most recent run, 11-3. The only difference in these versions was the mana. I put in some demolition fields and things. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same deck from the moment I threw it together. Currently sitting on 17-4. Is this the final bestest version of High Noon Boros Control? I think so. The combination of the Forge and High Noon, just being able to continue to apply pressure while not really suffering from the only being able to cast 1 card a turn. We hold up a lot of instant speed stuff that allows us to interact with the opponent's board during our turn and their turn. And then we have our sorcery speed, like powerful sweepers to protect our planeswalkers. It's been really just hammering the ladder for me, and I really needed that after that bit of a losing streak. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry I have to cut it short, but I'm going to have to love you and leave you. Just jumping back into the deck, I wanted to share with you briefly Archangel. For a long time, this was some kind of an angel control deck, less planeswalkers, and I had the full playset of the Archangel of Tithes, which in collaboration with High Noon was really shutting down aggro decks, but I was having terrible matchups against the rest. As it is now, the win rates are just like double better than what it ever was with the Archangel of Tithes, so I think we'll just have to work on this card, because I do think there's a space for it, especially considering so much of the meta is in best of 1 at least. Mono Red, Boros Convoke, aggressive creature decks. You need a better, you better have a lot of mana if you're going wide. This is particularly good against Boros Convoke. It's just like good luck attacking. Plus the 5 toughness doesn't hurt. So yeah, previous versions definitely had more of an angel sub theme. I was also running this guy, which I thought was pretty good against the meta, the Reformer, blocking big mono red things and just gaining the life, and then also giving me hexproof so they can't go face with their removal spells and things, their burn spells. And then I was running the Serra Paragon as well as Archangel Elspeth's other way to recur my Forges and my High Noons and my Tocasias. But ended up cutting all the angels, putting in more sweepers and planeswalkers, and suddenly everything started clicking. So I guess this is the final version for now. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, share the video around for all your friends, And I will be seeing you all in the next one with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all!